Get here. You actually got in a wreck on the way up here, of course. Yeah, wall hit me. Ain't got no insurance either. The wall.
Walls can be rude like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look at that wall and shit. This situation I'm about to preach on went back and forth in the back of my dome until finally I had to write this poem. For quite some time I was waking up feeling strange about this procession of thoughts processing in my brain. During the time I wrote this, we had a party. And it was last weekend when cats pulled out gas out of the back of pants sagging over some bullshit. Threatened each other over some dumb shit. I saw it all go down. I remember where I was. I was on the patio watching this small issue getting blown. It was some unknown chick in my home skillet arguing over some bullshit. I think it was over some dumb shit like who gets the next drumstick. We were able to quiet the shit down after a while, and then we were telling my homeboy who wasn't from around here that she was from around here. And she was talking about bringing folks straight from woodworks, straight hood wood burners, equipped with burners to squeeze. So be at ease. Time passes and the partying continues. Our house is packed with pussies, penises, and the air conditioner's not doing a damn thing.
Oh, what?
Everybody's a bit tipsy off the punch that Mr. Spickner made that was so sweet that a cup and a half would rot teeth. So I'm in the front staggering when showing up I see this hag again. Show up in a car with two dudes who weren't casual. Estrogen attitude mixed with a bad attitude, yelling, pointing in the back. So, code red mode I go, and I go in the back where they were going. And all I'm thinking about is how stupid this chick is and how she couldn't handle it like a lady and keep the peace. She had to go get a boy who carries one. Ooh, yeah, go get your boys into some shit that would lead to some dirt eating. So in the back, I go and I alert my people to counteract. You know how I go, folks. We can't have knuckleheads carrying our gifts, making everybody break out because they want to pull out, making chicks kick rocks because them bitches want to lick shots. And after I get my homeboy's attention, I'll stop in my tracks to allow this gentleman to present himself. So, old boy shouted out, "Who caused this fiasco with his family?" Oh, this is so fucked up. And the owner of the house pronounced, "Yo, hold on, ain't gonna be no bullshit. No, let me go my gun get." And I knew certainly that I could not in the mix get like I normally prefer to be to try to keep blows from being thrown. But this time there was a possibility of some holes being blown. Hot metal going through bones, and tomorrow morning somebody's family's born and friends being flown in and shit. So I go on the ground and I sit and pray and begin my words of plea for God to intervene. Because you know what, folks? IVs, cemeteries, and Hennessy cost too much. So I'm sitting on the ground and I didn't ask God, I commanded him. I evoke God's holy peace, telling God nothing's going to happen here tonight. No one's going to get shot. Everybody's going to be okay tonight. Everything's going to be okay tonight. I repeated various variations of this, speaking quietly but emphatically to Creator of all things. Then I heard somebody's gun cock. Crazy. Because I'm sitting on the ground all by myself. It was so loud that I started cursing. God, what the fuck? I'm nervous. I started using curse words so I could empathize for God to empathize. My heart's racing because I don't know the fate of these two gentlemen. I'm just trying to use faith to make everything okay. When I look at the situation in hindsight, I realized that when the gun was cocked back, nobody on the patio scattered. The whole patio was filled with folks who didn't know. And in fact, there were folks that we didn't know. Okay, so let me explain. We had a party, right? It was at our house. We just passed out like 100,000 flyers to actually women. And for some reason, it was just mainly men that were there. There was basically sword fighting that was going on. And I really just don't... You understand. So, like I said, the whole patio was filled with folks they didn't know. We didn't know them either. My thing is, nobody was fazed when he put one in the chamber because we was at least 30 deep. Some girls were grabbing hearses so as not to be passengers in hearses. But you know what? I didn't notice that shit from where I was sitting. But this next shit made me change my whole prayer. The cat who caught back, his boy came and took his gun away. Remember, it was two dudes now that came out the car. So when he came, I started praying to God to pull his friend from danger. Pull off from our range of binge drinking, partying hard, and giving fake names to girls. So anyway, the dude back in the vehicle from which he came. And actually, I helped him get out. I opened the gate and let the car through and let it pass around. It was like 4 or 5 cars they had to go around. And I was the one who sort of motioned to the back, and I had my drink in my hand. I was quite happy because I was like, get the fuck out of here, I don't know you. Then God heard words of praise for showing me to be a bit patient. That he's always there when I need only faith. This situation went back and forth in the back of my cranium. This fool cat ready to get down, ready to put folks in ground. I just don't understand it myself. I'm just trying to quiet some fallacies that reign in the principalities of this prince's brain. This prince summoned his king, and his king came to handle things. So, before the poetry's over and before you guys start clapping, I just want you to say that
this really happened. Thank you for listening.
You ain't gonna kill me.